It's Jazz Major. You tuning in to Will Mass Artist Spotlight. Let's get it. Lead shit. My name Jazz Major. I'm an artist. Just got into engineering and shit. I manage artists. Started a little label on the side just to help out, other independent artists other than myself, to share my resources. But yeah, that's what I do. I chose that name. I started with Kid Jazz. It started there, Kid Jazz. I was young, and that's what the kid represented. I was a big fan of Kid Cudi, so I put the kid in front of Jazz at the time that I started in this industry. Yeah, Kid Jazz, but now it's Jazz Major. The jazz represented just a feeling. It's a genre of music. It's a type of music. It make you feel a type of way when you listen to it. And it leave a mark on you, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I chose the name Jazz. And Major, I transitioned, I grew up. I wanted Major to be something that I stamped and put behind my name to represent everything that I put in front of me to take, to take on head first, you know what I'm saying? To really challenge myself and dedicate myself to whatever it is I set my mind to, and be one of the best at it. So that's why Major, come out the Jazz. It's just to represent, whatever I set my goal, whenever I set my goal, I'm gonna be one of the best at it. Be the best at whatever, I set my mind to do, so yeah. An artist to me is somebody that who don't box themselves in, who challenge themselves to be better, who keep going, who keep, doing new creative things, who keep working with more people, who never listening to the in crowd. That's what an artist is to me. I'm from Harvey, actually, man. Born in Harvey, Ingalls. Shout out to Harvey World, man. That's the roots. That's where I was raised. About 12 years of my life. Transitioned out of Harvey. Moved in the suburbs, but I was all through the city too. Out east, 87, off of Jeffries. Man, I was in the burbs, man, Chicago Heights. Shout out to my people at BTHS, Boone Trail High School, man. Representing for sure. Yeah, from everywhere in the city, man, you already know. I used to listen to 50 Cent, man. 50 Cent motivated me, man. I just like the type of person he was. And when I see him, G-Unit and the whole movement come up, my grandma bought me a CD player. My first CD player was real cool. And she got me Get Rich or Die Trying. That was the first album I ever had. I used to spin that motherfucker every day, every night, just, vibing. I could damn near recite every word from, the first song to the last. Shout out to my nigga 50 doing this thing with Power and shit too, man. But yeah, I had the Bulletproof the game shit on Xbox. I really was about that shit, man. But that's how I started. And we used to rap in the basement, me and my big brother. Shout out to A-Reels, that's my big brother. He a rapper, R&B singer. We do it all. We started with a name called One Sleeve Up. You feel me? We had little nicknames and shit. Had my sister and cousin in the basement and shit rapping with us. But that's what our label was called, One Sleeve Up and shit. It was real dope. That's how it started though. But after that transition and started working with a couple different homies and got in the studio one time and it took off from there. Shot my first music video. And yeah, man, after that, I kept pushing. What you could take from it, like the pain that I put into it, and some of the experiences and the things that I've been through, and just, you know, being an underdog, coming out on top, you know, being able to keep shining. Man, I used to write music a lot. You know, I used to write a lot. I don't even write music no more. I punch a lot now. But I still write. I still write when I got time. But you know, I don't really write too much no more. But yeah, that's my process. Normally I, you know, come in the crib, I set up right here. You know, this the little setup, and shit, turn around, look for a beat on YouTube, find a producer that I like. I go to his website and go through more of his beat production and some of the selections in the beats, and I find a beat that I can vibe to, and you know, might buy the beat, you know, and from there, take it from there, legally. Man, who inspired me? My pops, he inspired me a lot, man. He really my uncle, but that was like my father figure, right, coming up when I was a shorty. Real hustler, real go-getter, you know, showed me how to get it on my own. Never kiss you fuck niggas' asses, on God, like real talk. Never had to, you know, like, yeah, that's who inspired me. And man, I got a couple homies too. I got a lot of people I surround myself with who inspired me for real though. You know, you got to show love to people around you who doing great things. So, yeah, shout out my nigga Will Mass, man. We've been rocking for a minute. Man, who else? A Real, shout out my nigga A Reals, man. Shout out to Big Bro, love you, bro. We ain't spoken in a minute, but you my dog for life. You know how we bumming. Shout out my nigga Tails. Tails, you know we coming Major League. Yeah, right. I want my art to express pain and struggle, you know. I really want to show that I could be weak sometime, because, you know, people might look at me as somebody that's real aggressive, you know, which I can be. You know, don't play with me. Play with your bitch. R.I.P. Dolphin. But yeah, yeah, I just want people to look at my struggle and just really understand what I've been through and how I overcame it, you know. Stay consistent, man, keep going. Now, my real goal in life right now with this music shit personally, I want to step back from music eventually, man. You know, I'm working with a lot of different artists, and I want to take my glasses off when I say that. I'm working with a lot of different artists and a lot of different people, and I'm trying to really, you know, help with my resources that I have that I personally don't use for myself, and be an open door for those people, and might be able to, you know, help them get to their end goal. So that's really where I'm at with it right now. You know, step outside and just build a bigger brand and bigger business. Never chase fame, man. Be true to who you are. Love who love you. You know, and treat people right, man. Do good business out here in Chicago. You know, do good business. Ain't nothing wrong with saying no and just being yourself and not being comfortable, and be who you are. You feel me? That's really the best thing that I can do. You'll find yourself a little bit quicker than what you're looking for. One nigga Tails hopped on this bitch. He had said, well, ain't no plan B. We ain't got no plan B. Man, we taking this shit. Look, I ain't start. You motherfuckers been knowing what I've been doing, from the parties to the music. You know, like, I ain't start this shit to stop. I'm not doing this shit for an image. I'm not doing this shit for none of that. I'm doing this shit to help people. I'm doing this shit to leave a legacy behind me. And yeah, man. We ain't got no plan B. You feel? Man. Right now I'm working on a Major League group tape. That's coming. I got a lot of features with a lot of my homies, a lot of the guys that's gonna be on there. I got Tails project coming out. Executive produce. You know, we got helping them direct some of the music video, everything, you know, all under Major League Group, you know. My own personal project dropping soon. I don't got a date yet, but I'm looking to try to drop it before my B-Day, so look out for that. Maybe, you know, a drop come before March. But yeah, right now just working on that, and you know, we still getting to it. New music, videos, all that, new everything, you know. Gotta get Drake his praises, that's one of my top. No specific order. Lil Wayne, 50 Cent for sure. Jeezy, oof, my boy Jeezy, I ain't forget about you. And I'ma just keep it musically. I don't wanna switch and say no art or nothing like that, cause that'll be bogus, get off topic. But my fifth one, Kid Cudi, man. And Ye, I'ma put them together, man. Y'all kinda together, cause y'all, you know, Kid Cudi and Ye. I ain't forget about you, Ye, for sure. I don't got no celebrity crush. I don't think I like nobody too much right now. And the girl I like, she ain't no celebrity, so. Oh, you know I like the Louis. I'm in this bitch with this Louis on, what? This your rent right here, so. Nah, nah, you know I'm fucking with the Louis, you feel me? That's what I rock with. But I don't rock too much. You know, I buy a couple belts, you know, shades and little shit, wristbands and little shit. You know, I don't fuck with too much designer. I'm a real simple dude. Real life. Real life. Real life. If I could change one thing about myself, it'd be I'm an asshole sometimes and I know it. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. I know it, but I'm working on it, you feel me? I really am. Like, I still got love, and I want y'all to know I'm an asshole sometimes, and I know it. Everything in this bitch is fire. Book a flight, come here, go to Yelp.com, and I'm telling you, dog, you ain't gonna leave, dog. If you leave, you gonna leave with something to eat. You feel me? That's just that. Like, everything good. Like, but flavors, fire. Harold's, fire. Don't get me started. Real talk, and I'm just shout out to everything in this bitch. Like, all right, my most recent tattoo is I got a tattoo on my arm right here. I'll show y'all real quick. Got a tattoo on my arm right here. It's my little brother and my little sister, and I got a cross in the middle, you know, of close to my palm. I got their birthdays, just the dates of their birthdays, and their names next to each other. And I got who passed first, you know, obviously like that. But an angel over them looking down, and yeah, you feel me? The reason behind this was just, you know, shedding light on letting them know how much I miss them, you know, and just, you know, I'm thinking about them all the time, you know, so that's the reason for that. Damn. My biggest fear is not keeping my word. Like, I do so much in a day, sometimes I forget. You know, I'm a human being. I want a lot of motherfuckers realize there's a lot of human beings out there. So, you know, sometimes I might forget to do something and, you know, just hit me and say, nigga, you forgot her. You know, like, whatever. Like, my biggest fear is just, you know, not keeping my word and standing on my, you know, what I believe in, you know. So, yeah, always keep your word and just realize people human. Sometimes people got some shit going on in their life and they either don't know or they not even paying attention, or everybody not focused on social media, real life. Like, you feel me? So, yeah. Shout out my nigga Will Mass for this artist spotlight, man. We've been talking about this shit for a minute, man. He finna take out with the technology, this shit, man. But, man, shout out to all the other artists that was on this platform. You know, shedding light about who they are and where they come from. Shout out to, you know, my family, my friends, all my supporters. And shout out to the haters, man. All the people who don't want to see me win. Like, ain't no stopping me, man. Ain't no stopping me, for real. Shout out to my nigga Tails. Shout out to Major League Group. Shout out to A-Reals. Yeah. R.I.P. my mama. Love you, mama. R.I.P. my auntie. But you can find me at Jazz Major, Instagram, Twitter, JAZ1Z Major _. Yeah, that's everything.